Hello. What's happening, everybody? How are you tonight? Good to see everybody. I don't know what we got here. Don't look but I didn't know it's late. I came up with this wild idea. And again, I'm just really trying hard here to do stuff you guys like. And in the three years I've been streaming, I've come up with that, everybody likes to bust balls and everybody likes to talk about certain things that all leads up to the same thing. So I put this poorly written, unspelled, no sentence complete into my producer, and he came up with I thought it's going to be funny. If you guys vote it's not funny, then you know what? I don't know what else to do, but I think it's going to be enjoying. I'm going to put the link. I put the link in the chat room. That's the voting form. Okay, I'm gonna explain everything to you. I just wanted to say hello. It is late. It is a holiday. I didn't expect to be a lot of people. I wanted to do this. I did think about this to about 10:30. Uh, and then I had to, you know, get what I'm thinking is going to be good. We all know I'm no comedian, never tried to be, but I've tried, I've argued. Listen, I've done everything possible in 3 years. I put shows that failed. I've argued till there's no tomorrow. I fought back and forth. I've done the walk and talks, which people started liking. That was successful. Then I had different hosts that some failed. I get crazy. I got rid of them. Lou and I started together. We're still together as at streaming. You guys hated him. Then it finally went together. So listen, I've done it all. And the one thing I come that all you sick-minded people come is it all boils on one thing. You guys are dick crazy. You like to talk about people making white, like to talk, and I know I'm not a comedian, so I'm probably not going to come off as funny, but I think the concept is good. And I know the concept's good. So probably for me, I'm gonna get a shot down. I hope not. I hope you guys at least give me a good effort for trying. I think it's funny. But I know for a fact if anybody like Tukey or somebody did this, you guys would be craving or Cardiff because it is a good concept. So uh you know me, I could ramble, 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 ramble. And so I'm gonna go over to the YouTube side for a minute before I start explaining, just see what you guys are saying already. Like slurping, I mean, you gotta be you can't be too direct. I can't use you gotta follow, YouTube protocol. They might they if you don't do it right, it could be misconstrued as some serious sexual content that they don't put up with. It's a quiz. It's a fun little quiz. So Uncle Bob created it fun. Everything that I put into Bob, this was all mine 100%. Like, if it's lame, blame me. If it's successful, it was me 100%. So nobody helped me. Nobody gave me the idea. Nobody talked about this to me. I did this all on my own. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, and it's probably not the right time. It probably should be. This should have been started at 6 o'clock. But if you guys like it, really do, and it's fun, you guys are going to talk about it, and it's going to get out there. And the next week, we're going to do this. Try this for a few weeks. Uncle Jack, what's happening, brother? So all I'm willing to say, let's try. And so let me just see what some of you guys are saying. Joey, my boy Chris Thompson's here. Hey, Joey, hope you're having I hope you guys are too. Can we define what we are voting for? Did you guys? I'm going to do it again. You probably then you can't pin more than one thing. So all right, super tips are on. The last 3 shows, people have been firing off super tips. They love it. Super chats have been good. Everything's working. Super tips is coming in blazy. Here's the link. If you click on the link, it'll take you to the voting page. And I'm going to explain to you exactly who's in the running for the question of this week's event as far as podcasters, and then who's on the block for chat. Every week will be somebody different. So Brent Monkhouse coming in with $2. Rumor is Eco is transsexual. Thoughts? Um, I've heard that. You're not the first person that has said that. I believe Brent. Again, I got nothing against any transsexuals. I'm not. Hey, listen, if a guy wants to take it up the chute or he wants to put a cock in his mouth, who am I to judge? Me personally, that's not my cup of tea. And if that's what he really is, he should be honest about it. But it's hard to take him serious because he's a filter. So how do you take that serious? But I want to say happy 4th of July to each and everyone. I hope you guys had a very good day today with your families, your friends. I got some friends here. I do have some friends. I see Nimrod, everyone. And I don't know. Maybe this show, if you guys are going to be the very first ones to see this crazy goofy idea of mine, and if you really think it's something that could go somewhere, then I'll have maybe every week, because I only want to do it. I was thinking maybe 9 weeks, 8 weeks, or some 10 weeks, and see where it goes from there. I'm trying real hard here. Obviously, I'm stuck in this Dabbleverse, so I've got a lot of good advice from good friends that are in the chat room that say, make the best of it. Try to make as much fun out of it as you can. Nimrod is a big supporter of that with me, and he's right. So I guess if you can't beat him, you try to join him. But most of the people have already judged me, and that's the problem. The ones that have judged me are not willing to take a step back and just let's forget like anything for the past 2 years. Here you are. Hello, I'm Joey C. Nice to meet you. And start fresh and see if we could come to a medium that, well, Joey's come a long way. And even though we know what he's capable of, but look he's trying. He's trying to be more pleasant. And if you could just be fair, I'm asking for fairness. And it's probably never going to happen. And if this even turns out and I get feedback from people I know that just say this was brilliant, it was awesome, and if I get the fucking hate from people, then listen, then for me, there's no sense, and I'm being honest here, and I'm trying to be calm, cool, collected. If people just say it's horseshit because it's coming because it's me, because they already do me, there's no more advancement I could do to do anything. So for that reason, there's just no reason for me to continue. Then that means that I will have to say, because and I've done some stuff now, I've been sticking to that. I'm there. So if you guys are going to come out and just automatic fail this, here's where I'm at. I'm going to just say, you know what? Okay, I'm not going to get angry. I'm not going to fight with you guys. I'm not going to give you. All I can say is this: I gave it my best. I tried. I failed. I tried. I failed. And obviously, the end result is I did my best. It wasn't good enough for you guys. I failed miserably to you guys. But I'll promise you this: if anything, I've learned a lot of valuable lessons the last 3 years, because a lot of you guys are pretty, how can I say, very bitter, evil, no conscience, no heart, nothing. And those people, I've been around people like that my whole life, but you guys are a different breed. So I definitely could say for me it was a win, because at best I got myself educated in areas that I could never dream it could be this bad. So, like I said, I'm just trying to have some fun. And if you guys like this, then let's do this right. You guys are all going to be involved. I know people saying they're liking this the thing with the storage units. I could do that because I'm good. I'm experienced at that. That's going to flow naturally. This might be a little tight tonight because I've never done something like this. It's not my cup of tea, but I think it could be turned into something. And we could also tonight we could do both, because it's let me start this, and then if you want, we could go look at some storage units, and then at the end of the show, before the show, I'm gonna have you voted by the end of the show, and then we're gonna crown, and I'm getting to it. So I got everything ready to go. So there we go. Remember, super tips are on, super chats are on, gifted memberships if you want to gift. If you want to donate, we appreciate it. Everybody can participate. Be honest. Don't be afraid. And I may not present it in a way that you guys think it was good, but I guarantee you at least think value the concept too, that hey, this was could be good. So here we go. We're going to start this, and here we go. Ladies and degenerates, it's Friday night. It's late. We're about to get filthy in the funniest way possible. Welcome to Catalano TV. I'm Joey C., and you're watching the premiere of the wildest, sickest, most brutalist, honest fan game show in the Dabbleverse. This isn't your grandma's trivia night. This is called Who Slurped It? First week, our first topic is, who do you think has actually slurped it? Okay? We're going to name names. You're going to vote. We're going to crown one poor soul at the Catalano Certified Slurper of the Week. The link is pinned in the chat, which I've done it twice. If you need it, let me know. Click it, fill it, vote it, and get it back in. Okay? That's as simple as that. We're going to have a part A. The podcast suspect pick the host or the host that's going to be on the list, and that should be on. That's in the link. It's already got who the podcasters to vote on. Okay, who you believe has definitely taken the flesh flute for a spine. Here are your choices. Up for show host, KC Armstrong, extern intern, seen things, might have done things. Bob Levy is the Patreon, hits 50. He'd probably do it on a camera. Shuli Egar, Dick Obsessed, might taste for science. Vote now. Chat forums. Who is the most glizzy guilty? Part B will be Chatroom Suspects. Part B will be we're going to pick some chatters. The chat freaks, the silent slurpers. You know these names. You've seen them troll, but are they hiding a Slurpy history? Up for running for this week, Jake Hudson. We know he's cried on 5 streams. He's definitely tried something once. Schmule Buckman. Sounds like a banned Craigslist post. Peacunt. The name's been suspicious since day one. RevFUGG Lee. Aggressive, suspicious, and American Cupcake. Once wrote a love song to Joey C. Enough said. Pick 1, 2, or 3. All 5 drop these votes. Okay? So that's the process. Here's the kicker. Now, the wild card. Name one person, host or chatter, who you would suck it tonight for a $25 DoorDash coupon to be given out on one of the shows next week, and a Shuli shout out. Go ahead, drop it in the form. Type it on the chat. Someone walks away with that badge of shame. Okay, you got it? You guys got the concept? I've tested the link, so it should take you right to the vote. So let's see who wins so far. Who's topping the charge? Who's getting roasted is real time. Okay? It's all on you. You guys are ready to do it. So I've got that in. You guys vote. Get it in a sufficient time. And now, if you like, I got some pretty wild. We can go right into looking at some of the storage units. I'm glad to get back in that. Okay, and then here's the other thing I want to say before we go into storage units. This is week 1. If you like it, if you like Who Slurped It, we'll do it 9 more times, and each week we'll add different names. We'll try to cover the loyal chatters, the bad chatters, and everybody gets to have a little fun. And it's all fun and games. Like I said, I'm no comedian, but you guys bitch a lot, and all I do is ramble on. So I'm doing this 100% for you guys. I think the concept is outstanding, and I'll get better. If I practice something, I do get better. So the more names will drop, weirdos, more slurpers. I'm Joey C. You guys know me, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and probably hit that like button if you like it. It helps. And I like comments. I do answer them, good or bad. I do answer a lot of comments. Now, one thing I do want to cover in the post in the community, and I get this all fucking day long. Listen to me. Yes, my producer is AI. You guys all know AI is the future. But you got to understand, he's only putting together what I tell him to put together. So he makes it, because all I hear, boy, you can't spell. Nobody can understand what you're saying. And I've heard this, which is right. I can't spell. I can't put a sentence. You guys got to take it takes us 5 scientists to put together what I'm saying. So I'm thinking of you again in this matter. So I put my thoughts, instead of me just firing off something in the chat room, and I put it in there, and then he puts together. I said, happy, I did some nice things today, and I still get, I ain't read nothing from AI. Okay, fine, whatever. Look past that. He's just not going to, Bob don't just ring the doorbell and say, hey, Joey, guess what? I want to say this in the chat room today. It don't work like that. I've got to put my feelings from my heart or my thoughts to him. And all I say to him, listen, make sense out of what I'm saying, which he does, put it in proper sentence form and make people so they can understand it. And then we can get comments and start getting them to understand me a little better. Otherwise, you guys always complain. It don't make sense. They always ask me, I am. I don't know how to spell. I am an illiterate. So you guys got the voting for. I want to make sure now that you guys all can access the vote. And So tell me that, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna queue up the storage treasures, and I wanted this. This should all be done within an hour. We've been on 18 minutes. We'll do the storage thing. We'll run the storage thing to about it's almost 220 to about 240, and then we'll wrap it up, get the votes in. We'll tally it up, and we'll crown our first winner. And then I would like you after the show to give your honest opinion in a comment. Everybody will be answered back. No one's gonna get the comment disappear. And I know some of you are gonna have to fucking say some sick shit. But in reality, if you could just at least give me your honest opinion that you liked it, you had fun, or it sucked, or it's great, but you need to let someone else whatever, which is what I expected anyhow. All right. So that's all I'm asking for. I'm just trying to have a fun night. Okay. So when do we bust out the Adderall? I already took my Adderall, and I told you I got time release, and I haven't even told my doctor that I want the other one. So I mean, I don't, because after this I'm going to bed. If I take another Adderall and I start getting up, I'm going to be up all night once it releases. Tomorrow I got to go to my family's house. The 4th was my grandson's 1-year birthday. On the 3rd was my granddaughter's 2-year birthday. So we're having a party tomorrow at my daughter's house. So I think Granny posted something. I'm going to be going to Granny's house after my daughter's, and me and Granny are going out to do some kind of frisbee game. I think he just told me, he called me. He's going to put something on. I don't know if it's up yet. And then Mrs. C and Lemmy will hang out at their house while me and Granny are going to go to. He asked me if I could hike. I said, listen, I can walk, but don't be fucking taking me through the, I'm not no fucking, so that's going to be interesting to see what Granny's going to do. He's going to teach me some game with a frisbee. I don't know what it's called. Frisbee, like basketball. I don't know. I'm willing to learn, and we're gonna be streaming that. So that's on the plate for tomorrow. So Granny, I like Granny, and we've hung out a couple times, and he's good people, and so is Lemmy. So, and they're good people. So, me and Mrs. C are figured we'll hang out with them, and they're good people. They like us, we like them, and we build a friendship. But here you go, get your votes in. But the question about the pineapple, I my reservations about him. No matter what, restraining order. Okay, and I haven't seen a restraining order. I don't know how you think you could get a restraining order when they came to my house, but good luck with that because I haven't been served with nothing. So and you know what? I wouldn't be bragging about that because one of the first things they tell you when you go out to get a restraining, not to say nothing. So I can copy this and send it to the courts, and they'll automatically not give it to me. So thanks for fucking you and JBX. Let me take a picture of that, and I'm going to turn this into the judge. That if it is true, and you're going to go bye, buddy, they won't grant it. They won't grant it. If you're harassing me after you put a restraining order, you just fucked yourself. So why don't you just go in your wheelchair, push yourself off the porch, and re-break your fucking brain again, okay? You're so fucking stupid. You're not even supposed to talk about something like that. That's one of the first fucking things the judge will tell you. You're dumb. You are dumber than a box of rocks. How about this? He's going to tell me about restraint, or he's going to tell about it, and he thinks that if the judge sees that, that's harassment. So judge won't grant it now. If you, huh? No, I am. I took the screenshot. It's done. He thinks he's the best at everything. He thinks he's fucking smarter than everybody. And you know what? He's getting involved with something he probably should just stay out of because it don't matter where he lives. If they want to carry this, that's cool. But I'm not giving you oxygen and not giving him no oxygen. So you guys are fucking idiots. He came to my house. No matter what, I did nothing fucking wrong. You remember that. He lied and you lied about everything. I was a true friend to him. And he knows it and you fucking know it. So, as a matter of fact, do I got any mods here? Listen, I'm not ruining this fucking show. I'm going to have fun. Get that piece of shit out of my fucking chat room. Did I get arrested for what? Get rid of him. I'm not going to get it. What am I getting arrested for? You piece of shit. What am I getting arrested for? If anybody's getting arrested, it's going to be him. He trespassed on my property, came here aggressive. Get rid of him, ban him. Because he's a fucking dirtbag, that cunt motherfucker. This is what I'm talking about. And here's what pisses me off the more. Good people that say they're on my side, they don't fucking go and protect me like they would somebody else. You guys know he's wrong. They came on my property. I did nothing wrong to them piece of shits. He's a fucking scumbag. Now, can we get back to fucking business here? Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I never met a bunch of fucking little boys. That's little boys' moves. Did I get arrested yet? Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get arrested. Am I wearing pants? I'm wearing pants. Yeah, why? I have wore jeans in 10 years. Bought a nice brand new pair of jeans. And I got pretty heavy. I'll be honest with you. I got up to a 52 waist. And I bought a pair of 42s. I got approved for the Zepbound through my insurance, which is very expensive. Took my first injection yesterday. Um, there's one a week. They send it to you in a box. As a matter of fact, I'll show it to you. This is a $1,400 plus for insurance. Can you see it? Let me see. This is called Zepbound. It's a powerful weight loss thing. There it is. It comes in a box. It costs your insurance $1,400. These are the injections, just to give you a little. So each week I take this injection. Take it in my ass, my arm, wherever it's comfortable. And I'm gonna tell you, my first day on it, you have to eat every day, but I didn't crave like I normally do, where I'm eating everything. And so I had 2 good meals a day. I'm fine, and I think my doctor's pretty convinced 60 days I should be at 190 to 185. And then I'm going to be starting hitting the gym. And like I said, I got good genetics. My arms will be, I mean, you could already see my arms. I cut nice. So I'm going to be looking like I'm 25 in about 6 months. So I'll be ripped and I'm going to be tight here and no more belly here. So I'm really working on my health. So that's a good thing. So it took a little convincing insurance company because, of course, naturally, anything that expensive, they're going to shoot it down because they're going to want to know more history. And, they asked some key questions, and they first asked me, then they called my doctor, and then next day I got a phone call saying it's approved, Mr. Catalano. I said, outstanding. So I started that. So I'm happy. Uncle Jack, how you doing, buddy? Life is life. What's it say, Uncle Jack saying? Let me see what Uncle Jack. Uncle Jack's my friend. So let me see. Brutal Pains here. What's up, Brutal? I love Brutal too. He's a good guy. Life, us doing what life does. That's right, buddy. I mean, it's just. Did I get arrested yet? I really want your guys' opinion. I didn't see one person get to say that I did anything to these pieces of shit. He came. His video sucked and showed nothing. The video that was taken from the property, he was aggressive to each person he was in contact with. So what's he going to arrest me for? This guy is delirious. And I don't get that. And if Quad's trying to troll and trying to shake me up, there's not going to be. And if there is an arrest, it's been no problem. I'll bail out. And there's never going to be a conviction. So they want to play this game. They struck my channel. I want you to know that they struck my channel. They struck my channel. They've already struck my channel. So I either take the class to make it go away, or I take the strike. Will stay there for 90 days. So I got 2 more to go. But here's the thing. Like I say this from the bottom of my heart. I built this channel from ground up. And if they're that low because they're that insecure, for one, the one guy's never going to go nowhere. The other guy who thinks he is God's gift to the Dabbleverse and he's everything and he is a show, he's going to fall. But if my channel gets taken away, it's only going to be for 2 people. And if I'm gone and nobody knows where I'm at and I'm treading in silence, and that's when he'll feel my pain. Because I don't fuck with them like that. But that's what they do to me. But at the point, I don't give a fuck. It's a fucking channel. Who gives a fuck? Take it away. Do what you got to do. Do what your fucking dumb, stupid ass that jumped out of a tree and put yourself in a wheelchair because you're bitter at yourself. You hate yourself. So take it out on me. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, Quadfather. You're meaningless. You're nothing to me. There's nothing you can do or say to me that can do anything. Now, you guys getting the votes? I got to start seeing. Are we voting? How's the votes going? I got to see the votes. Let me see if we got any super tips, too. Let's see. Oh, we do got some super tips. All right, let me go to super tip mode. Hang on. We got super tips. But a lot of people are digging on buying the storage units, being involved with from the beginning to the end. The best part is when you win it and you go in and you pay for it and they open it up and you dive in and I'll make sure I have what I'll do is I'll have a tripod that'll be set up where you can see everything and you guys will have fun, man. We'll rip stuff apart. We'll show you the 6. You get a lot of 6 stuff in these storage units, but they're fun, very fun, isn't it, honey? The storage units, You just right away you're like, wow, let's get to working. But you got to, you get some sick shit in there. I found some fucking sick shit in them. I found some weird stuff. I found some funny stuff. I found some. Oh, it went down. That's good. So yeah. So they're fun. It just you got to make it fun. You got. Of course, you want to try to buy the storage as cheap as you can. But sometimes you got to go a little higher. Percentage wise, I haven't took a loss, but on the average, I broke even a lot. But I've lost probably on a few of them. But the two of them I took a bath on bad, man. I mean, I spent like one up like $80, and I tell you what, I got sold food. I got one that had a bunch of boxes. Every box was empty with garbage. No indication from the pictures. And I think that's pretty horseshit because they claim this when the people fault on it, they got to cut the lock off, put a new lock on. They're not allowed to go in and look into anything. Well, one, that's bullshit because some of those are not all on the up and up. So I can promise you, anybody shady that works for those places, when they know that person lost it and they know they got to go put their lock on it, don't tell me they're not going through looking for something valuable. It does happen. You can't prove it, but it does happen. But they should be able to say, this is just a bunch of garbage. And that, to me, I thought they were just straight fuck. But they go, we can't look at it, so we don't know what's in there. Okay, it does say in writing. So it's a catch-22. So I just need to hear from you guys. We're doing the super chat. That's right. Let me go to the super tip. And here we go. Ready?
Yo. I got so much anger inside me today. Motherfuckers. Y'all don't know how hard it is being Joey C. I got lots of mouths to feed hot chicken. Like my wife, Lou de God, and Spider Rico. Y'all.
Thank you. That was pretty good. It's true though. It's and I know, and I've told some stories over and over. You guys, a lot of you guys, some of you guys know me like you've fucking been through a lot in my life. And there's a lot of good people in this Dabbleverse that have really shown a lot of appreciation. And I don't make it no hidden secret that I'm fucking bipolar. There's no doubt about that. I'm definitely got a lot of mental issues. I definitely got PTSD. And I don't know. I could sit here and pick it apart. Do I get angry because I'm too passionate? Do I get angry because I just fucking can't take the brutal truth? Do I get angry because people are fucking ignorantly rude? Or do I get mad because I can't top what they're saying to me? It's a combination of everything, right? I was raw as they could come. If you guys remember on first week of July in 2023, I was pretty fucking raw. I was crazy running around a Batman outfit. I was fucking going on Shuli's show, getting kicked off, getting banned. I mean, I went through some shit in the beginning. Going to Brennan's, it was fun. And then Rocco entered in and Tukey, very first Tukey soup on to about the first 15. I mean, 15 straight weeks of Joey C, which Rocco kept it going. He's a big part of what my name got out there. OJ did. And Cardiff always, Cardiff would always bust on me. Rocco would, but Rocco got me out there. Grateful for that. But Shuli brought me in on key times. I had a lot of fun with that. And I just made a lot of mistakes. I did a lot of fighting. I definitely did a lot of fighting. Too much. A lot of arguing. And trust me, I've crossed a lot of YouTube terms that I know that I got monetization taken away once. When I reapplied, they denied it. So I repealed it. I won it. And I've been good ever since. I'm not no famous star. I don't make nowhere near the big shows, but I'm content what I did. I've been fair with everybody that's got on my show. I mean, I don't know what more to do. So get those votes in. And I would just like to see, yes, we're getting the form, or should I put the form in again? I got a couple more super chats to read. So let me do that. And then I'm going to open up. I'm looking at the form. As a matter of fact, that's what I should do. I should show you the form before I'm going to let me share this just in case to make sure you guys can see what you should be getting from the link. So let me get this here. Let's see. Here we go. I think that's it. There we go. Share. All right. This is the form. This is what you guys should be able to click on. It's coming up here. Okay. Hang on. This is the form. When you click on a link, you should get this form. It's pretty simple. Who slurped it? And it's got who slurped it. Um, let me see. Any closer? It says week 1 voting, Catalano TV. Little description. There's the part A, KC Armstrong, Levy, Shuli Egar. And then when you go down to part B is it says turn on, allow multiple selections. Question 2, checkbox. What chat room lurker has probably slurped? Pick 1 to 3. Jake Hudson, Schmule Buckman, Peacunt, RevFUGG Lee, American Cupcake. Blah, 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 blah. Then the wild card stuff I talked about. And then we'll get your votes in, tally them up, and we'll crown. So that's basically, so you guys should all be getting this. I did it as best, put it together as fast as I can, somewhat to make it look understandable and readable. So you can't say I didn't put some effort in this. The concept alone is crazy, but I figured, what do these people fucking want from me? What am I going to do to get them to say, you know what, he really did a good fucking show? Well, I hope so. Now we lost this. There we go. I'm back. All right. Uncle Jack, what's going on? Are they voting? Are people seeing it? Give me the 4-1. You already read that, Uncle Jack. So let me go back to make sure we got no super chats because I don't want to miss nothing. All right, so let's go. All right, we got some stuff we got to talk about. Monkhouse, we already read. The next one is don't forget, this is from Ryan. Don't forget super tip. Lou wasn't here to remind you. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Lou's, he goes, ain't we doing a show today? And I go, damn, I forgot to tell you I wasn't going to be home. And I did it for the phone. And he don't like to do it on the phone because you got to send a link when you create it. If you don't, you can't send a link. He goes, all right, no problem. He goes, it's good, man. He goes, Monday we'll be going on. So Lou and I will be back. Lou and I are streaming. And Lou's got other things that he likes doing, but we're back Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Lou and I. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yes. So no one fired Lou. No one said nothing. No one dislikes Lou. But thank you for reminding me. Ryan A. gifted 10 Catalano TV memberships. Thank you, Ryan A. Flip Flopper Inc. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you. That's very kind of you. OG Mumbling Nick, I promised him in September, Nick and I are going to do a show. It's going to be a deep, serious show. It's not going to be nothing. Let's put it this way. He cares about this as much as I do. I know this for a fact. Just a little backstory. You guys know that I was a career addict, and I believe Nick has struggled in his life with certain things too, and he really wants to help people. So together, we're going to put our brains together, and he's going to be helping me put this together. We're both going to be as creative as we can. I think it's an area that we both know very well. I think it's an area that we can really help somebody, and it's not going to be anything for joking. That day is not going to be for anything of a joke. We want to help people that want to help themselves. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be sometime in September. Nick was kind enough we exchanged phone numbers, and as I get closer, sometime in August, we'll start talking a little more. I heard great things about him, and I'm going to go. I believe that me and him will get the message out. We want it best. And please, if you are in need of help and you think that it'll be private, we're not going to put your business out there. But I think between the two of us with our experiences, I think we could give you, that's something I think for sure, even as dumb as people as I think as I am, I think I can guide you and give you the best advice if you truly want to get off drugs. I believe Nick can too. I just want to put this out there. This is something that we really want to do. I take it very seriously. And by talking a few times with Nick a little bit, just here and there for DM, I think he takes it just as serious. And I'm looking forward to that. So finally, I think me and Nick are gonna do something that's gonna be good for people. We're looking to help somebody here. So thank you again. And Nick, good to see you here, buddy. Brutal Pain, another good guy I love. He was one of the people that received the gifted membership from Ryan A. Congratulations. Our friend Juggler Jen is here. We love Jen. She streams with all our friends, and everybody likes to bounce on Jen, but she enjoys this. I could tell in her eyes that she likes to do what she does, and I'm happy for her too. So, and she received a membership. The great Vito Bandito, who once I shouldn't say I never gave up on him. Vito Bandito he's a good idea, man. And I think if anybody's gonna appreciate this thing I put together tonight is Vito. I think Vito, was it you the other day that told me something about the was that you that sent me the message about you thought it'd be a good idea with the IRL for the storage thing? I think it was you. I think. I'm pretty sure it was. I could be wrong. Somebody, I'm pretty sure it was Nick. And Nick does come up with some great games. I hope he appreciates tonight. At least I know he'll understand the concept, you know. And like I said, it's really not a game show where you're asking. You know, we're voting on it. Every week we have a topic. It's just something to make it more fun and get you guys more involved. But Nick received one of the memberships. Welcome back, Nick. I mean, Vito Bandito. I'm sorry. Welcome back. We got MD. Hello, MD. Received a gift. Compliment to Ryan A. We thank you for being here. Thank you. Melissa Etheridge received a gift as well. Welcome and thank you. She's a chatter as well, and welcome, thank you. And I'm glad that Brian was able to gift a membership to you. Jake Fire, well, everybody knows Jake Fire. He received one from Brian A. Jake, welcome aboard. Thank you again. I know you've been in and out. We got the K-Man. He received a gift of membership from Brian A. Hello, K-Man. Good to see you. My on and off love affair, John No J. It's a love-hate relationship for a long time. He's received a gift of membership, and he's got several of them. So hopefully this time he's happy. And who knows? We might have another romance. I don't know. Doodles received a gift to Brian A. Thank you, Doodles. Chris Thompson, I've got to know him a little bit, and he does a show. I heard he does a show. I haven't seen it yet. And I don't. Chris was first introduced to me through what happened, and if I was that person they were portraying, Chris would be 100% right. That what a dickhead. But Chris got to hear my side and see me and talk to other people that know me, and at best he was fair, and I thank him for that. And he understands this just like and Chris, thank you for $2. Chris says, I hate being bipolar. It's fucking awesome. Of course it is, because it as nuts as you get with all these different people like me, and to see the different medicines they try out. I mean, I tried so many medicines. I hate them. The worst one had to be, and that'd be for me, was remember Prozac? Prozac turns you into a fucking animal. That fucking Prozac was fucking brutal. It turned women even worse into it. Women got really crazy on it. Some men did, but it turned women into an absolute, almost a killer. I mean, some women got that both Prozac. I mean, they wanted to fucking rip your head off. So yeah, when they first came out with all these diagnoses 10, 20 years ago, medicines came out. They don't know. They're made. They're FDA approved. That they go to the doctor's office and say, "Hey, pump this out. You get a bonus for." The doctors really don't know. All they can say is this: new medicine came out. We think it's going to work based on what we're reading, but they don't know. Nobody knows how it's going to react until you take it. And there was a night when I called my doctor. He said, "Flush it immediately." When I told him, he goes, "Flush it," and I did. He immediately took me off it. Prozac's a dangerous drug. I did not like it. No, it wasn't for me. But thank you, Chris. Welcome aboard, Chris. It's been nice getting to know you. Ryan A. $2. Wendy. Joey C. looks like Mr. Robert England. Yes, I don't know who that is, so I assume it's probably someone that's I don't know. Who is this guy? Is Wendy here? Wendy, who is he talking about? Do I look like this person? I don't even know who he is. Who's Robert England? I never heard of the man. So yeah. So if I'm really dumb because this guy, I should know who this guy is, then I'm dumb. But I don't know who this is. I'm not gonna say, oh yeah. I don't know who the fuck this is. So you'll have to be more specific because I want to know now. Well, who the fuck is this guy, Ryan A? I'm just kidding. All right. So no more super chips. So now I'm gonna get to let's see. I'm cutting into this. I'm gonna probably have to be on a little longer now. I already ate up by 20 minutes for the fucking thing. But let's go to storage units and then we'll get there. So storage units, then we'll get the votes in. Get those votes in. I don't know how many over here, but I need some votes, but we can get this in right. We're gonna wrap this up. A little bit of storage, touch base to see what's out there, and then we'll do the voting, crown, and then be back tomorrow night sometime with Granny after the birthday party. All right, so I gotta go to storage treasures. Why is that? Oh, there we go. All right, so let me log into my storage treasure account and let's see what's going on because it changes from week to week. All right, so or day to day actually. But see, here's what happened. I think it goes on for 10 days. They put new listings for 10 days. Oh, we got something finishing in 29 minutes. That's early. And it's $600 to bid. But that's not here. That's in New York, babe. It's in New York. So that's why. Okay, so I gotta put my so I'm not gonna put there was nothing really in my area. So let me go to a good area. 33624. What area is that? Okay. Town and country, that's a good area. No, okay, that's right. So I'm not gonna go 100 miles out because that's too far. I'll do 50 miles out. Let's see what pops up. Now I gotta share it. Let me just see what comes up. All right, so yeah, there's some stuff getting ready to finish in the next 7 to 10 hours. So this is potentially good. This is what I want. I want to get stuff that's going to finish tomorrow because I'll bid if it's good. And then tomorrow, if I get it, I will. Well, I can't tomorrow. I won't be able to pick it up because I got to go to my family's. But I'll at least come on and say we won the bid. We'll be going to pay for it and start ripping through it on Monday morning. That's you'll know. Be ready for it. So or whatever time we decide. So let me put this up on. So here's what we got in this area. This is a better area. So let me take this off here and let me go back to comments and go here. I've just got to get back to chat room. I can't see. All right, there we go. We're back in the chat room. So now let me share. I'm sharing what's available. So here's how the process again. If you didn't see me yesterday, I do everything through a company called Online Store Talks. Anybody can sign up. It's free. It's fun. They're just about in every state. If you've always wanted to do this, or maybe you have done it, this is not. They have live auctions where you go out. Live auctions are tough because what it is, live auctions usually have a lot of experienced people that do this regularly, and they usually got a lot of money, so they steamroll over anybody small. And if they never seen you, they're gonna purposely steamroll over you just to flex their muscles. But if you got a pocket full of money and you could go back with them, my suggestion is, if they're gonna be like that to you and you got a pocket full of money, steamroll over them and show up you got balls. Unfortunately, I have to have a limit. So and that's what they're finding out. How far is he gonna go? Is this guy poor? Is this guy got money like me? Or is he bluffing? It's kind of like cards, poker, man. But I don't they're all right, but there are a lot of pros. Online, I'm not saying there's people that are real pros. There's gotta be. But I think you got a better selection. So let me pull. I'm ready to show you. Let me put this up here. What happened? Why didn't they come up here? Why ain't it at the bottom? See, this fucking thing is crazy. It's not showing here. I shared it. Stops. Let me try it again now. Let me share it. It didn't pop up down here. Online storage. There it is. Share. It's not popping up on the bottom. Why? What did I do wrong? What the fuck, man? Come on. What the hell? It's not popping up on the screen. I don't know why. It usually be down here. What's this saying? Man's playing nonstop. Okay, I don't know who you're talking about. Storage unit, one bed apartment, same thing. Okay, I'm lost here. I was worried the other day how. Listen, the other day. Okay, Joey, can you sing Catalano account clips, please? I'll do one. Yeah, before the show's over, I'm sure I will do one for you. Sure, I love that song, man. They're great. Wait for the new one. I'm worried about. I'm sharing the screen and nothing's coming up. I can't. Oh, I know why. Dum. No, that's not why. All right, maybe because I got to go here. All right, we got a problem here. This is not coming from me. Evmux is not sharing the screen. We found it. Okay, that scared me there for a minute. Okay, so here we go. Man, that was weird. Evmux can be a pain in the ass sometimes. So I'm going to go to this format, and I'm going to go here and full screen it. All right, so now you guys can see it, and now I'm going to go to the actual page so I can scroll. So let's get over here. All right, so on page, this is the first page. I put this zip code in, 50 miles out radius, and in 7 hours, 11 minutes, 29 minutes, you got this unit appears to contain totes, house food items, and art. Right now, it's at $50. Largo, Florida, approximately a 10 by 10, decent size. Don't look like there's a lot of stuff. So I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's get into it. I don't know. Let's see what we got. So I don't know. Now, see, this is where it gets tricky. You don't know what's in these. They could be empty, right? And I'm thinking that it's probably nothing of valuable based on what I'm seeing on top. I have to go by instinct. These pictures are not good. Those were about $10, $5 lamps from Walmart, $2 in a garage sale. It's already at $50. Whoever put $50 on this, it's either they know what's in here because they know the people that left this stuff in here, so they know they have an inside track. It could be the people that lost it that are under it, doing this, trying to get it back this way because they owe too much money. I mean, think about it. If they didn't pay rent and they owe, because you wind up always owing, let's say you fault the first month, then it goes the second month, and then they put the filing fees in, whatever they have to do to list it, whatever they have to cost to default you, it adds up. So it goes onto that customer's account. So let's say they got to pay $500 to get their store. Now they're in the auction while it's being auctioned off. Anytime they can show up and pay it, then they'll take it off the auction. Up until it's sold, they have a shot. But why do that if you owe $500 or $600 and maybe there might be a picture, send them in a picture there. Just come back and try to get it yourself and send someone in to win the bid. So that could be them. Or it could be just legit that everybody's guessing and they're hoping. They're just hoping. I would stay away. Me personally, I'm going to stay away from this because I don't think there's anything of value. And it's probably going to be, by the time it ends in 7 hours, probably at $100. Now, the second one, private seller. I'm not a big fan of private sellers because private sellers go out and they buy bulk from the same unit. They go through all of them, pick out all the good stuff that is valuable, antiques, whatever, collectibles, take it for themselves, and they go to get rid of it at the different collector stores, and then they put together, redo the storage unit, and they don't put nothing valuable. They screw everybody. It's a new thing they started doing. I don't know why. So it's at 260, 8 hours, Plant City, right down the road here. Ain't no way. This is gonna jump off of 500. And let's see what they put in there. There's just no way. You wind up getting burned every time on this because they don't put anything of value. They don't. They already took it out and they already sold it. Yeah, I seen this. I already seen this one. It's the same one. So this is the one I was monitoring this. I took it out. Yeah, this has got. Is this the one with the gun? No, let me see. This is the one. If this is the one with the gun, let's see. I don't. Yeah, look at that. Got that jacket. Let me see what this one is. I mean, you don't know what's in those boxes. I can assure that this is. Yeah, I'm guaranteeing what's in the boxes is not what came in. I don't know. Do you guys see anything of value here? What's this? Let's see. Oh, wait a second. Now, what's this? Oh, okay. Now, does that look like anything of value? It looks like a bunch of cheap watches to me. I can't tell. See, the pictures, they take bad pictures. Can you guys tell if those are anything good? I don't. Is that Omega? Is that what that says? These look like very cheap watches. It's a nice watch case, though, but I don't know. See, so this guy, because he's a private owner, he could set it up any way he wants. So this is going to be his catch. He left it open, figuring the people say, "Oh, there's watches there. What else?" And then go to the next picture. Let's see what you got. A vacuum cleaner. Let's see what else he's got here. Oh, some Star Wars. So here, all right. So he put some Star Wars stuff in here. Is that from the original? It looks like. What is that? A book? Is that a figure? I don't know. I can't tell. It looks like a book. So now you see how he's enticing, but it's really fucking garbage. What he's got in here. I mean, look at that. A little safe. Hey, this guy's really fucking putting together. These guys are straight con men. Believe me when I tell you. I got burned. The two I bought, burned. Bunch of fishing poles. This fucking casino picture. Roulette. This guy's definitely blowing smoke up everybody's ass. At the price it is right now, there's no way I bid on it. Look at this. The pictures are very vague. See a lot of pictures, of course you do. Here's a better look. Yeah, there's the watches. There's fucking some kind of tool, sign, Steelers. Yeah, this guy's full of shit. And then you go to him and say, we know that you pick out the good stuff and, you throw in what you want. If you spent a month putting a garage sale every weekend, you might make that back. Maybe. I don't think I haven't seen nothing that's worth anything in that could be one score. Now this thing here, maybe. I don't know. Some stuff like this can be worth. This thing here, if it's rare, it could be worth something. But again, he threw those out there for you to catch it, and hopefully think and say, "Oh, that might be antique. That could be worth something." Again, he's playing with your head. I mean, yeah, this guy's definitely he's trying real hard here, and he's showing you everything, but you're getting nothing. So it's like you're telling me everything, but you're telling me everything, but you're not showing me nothing. That's what this is. He entices you with this fucking book. What is it? Time Queen Elizabeth. Who gives a fuck about that old bitch? Ain't worth shit. And so this one is, no, I would pass on this one. Give me your opinion. Let's go to your opinions. You saw two. What do you guys think? Where you guys at? Oh, okay, that's wonderful. Have a nice sleep then. What can I say? Again, like I said, no matter what I do, there's always going to be the dickhead that's not going to even say this is a good. But I tell you what, for every one complaint you made, you know who I'm talking to. 20 people came back with this. They want to see more of the bidding, the whole process, and then going to the storage you're ripping apart. I'm sorry that you just are a hateful person, and it's me, and you guys think you're better, and you guys get better than me. But again, you know that you're corrupt more than me because you break every YouTube service policy. Because people finally came out and said people that you think that were part of your team said, all we do is take a copy. We don't do nothing. We really are fucking stealing this. You are. And YouTube knows that. But you're not monetized, so they're not paying attention. When you get monetized, if you think you can, I have this channel going like that based on what you're doing. You know it and I know it. So, I offered you a thing to show me. I wrote back, and now you're trying to show me again. You see what I'm fucking talking about? This is what I'm talking about. I made it them immediately after the last show. Let's do this. Whatever you want. Let's get you over here. And now he's in your he's bipolar, the motherfucker. I said, I have to know who I'm dealing with. I want to know who you are. I want a meeting face to face. You're going to show me who you are. You're going to tell me who you are. You're going to show me an ID, and we're going to sit like businessmen. And I'm going to go over to Catalano Network, and I'm going to do a show once a week there. It's my name, and we're going to make you guys part of our family. He says, let's do it. And yet he's blowing smoke on my ass. That's what I'm talking about. You call them out and give them what they've been wanting, but then they fucking want to make comments. So bye. I emailed you back right away. So bye. Offers off the table. Bye. Bye. Oh, Equal says, hey, Joey, this is a great idea. I don't like any of these audition rooms. You mean any of the rooms that so far? I didn't like none of them either because $50 for junk that was nothing in there. The $260 is a private seller. He's just blowing smoke up your ass with fixating you on certain things that are not worth nothing. So far, what we have available, no, if you want it, listen. I told you if you're serious, let's do this. But we have to sit down and we have to. We're gonna do something together. We're gonna know who we are. You know who I am. I don't know who you are. And the trolling is going to stop. And I'm going to commit to something for you guys once a week. And we're going to do a show. If you can't meet those terms, and I mean it, whoever's involved, it stops. And whoever all the players are have to be at that table when we have a fucking Zoom meeting or however we do it. And I'm being serious here. You want to make this work? You claim you're fans? You're not trolls? Prove it. Here's your chance. I'm being fair. No funny stuff. No tricks. I'm giving you an opportunity, and it's on you. I'm not waiting forever, and I'm not taking no conning. I don't want to hear no bullshit. If you be like gentlemen, I'll treat you like gentlemen. You show respect, I'll be respectful. I know how to sit down. I know how to conduct business. Okay? I told you the terms, money-wise. I'm pretty fair. 40% you guys, 40% me, 20% donated to one of the best deaf organizations. 20% of whatever comes in from that channel is going to help deaf kids. Plain and simple. That's what's got to go. That's my terms. And you guys being who you really are. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. I'm not going to push the issue no more. I just gave out the terms I want to everybody. 40% to you guys, 40% to me, 20% gets donated every time we get paid to a deaf organization to help kids that need hearing aids or surgeries, that help with operations, whatever. That's my terms. And I think I'm being pretty nice. So it's all on you, but I'm not going to wait forever. I'm not going to wait for you to wait till you fucking get me thinking that you're really serious and then come up with some joke. Because if you can't be serious, then then I'm 100% right. You're not a man. You're just a child. But I'm willing to be as smart as I can here to do what's best for all of us. So I don't know what more I can do. I'm willing to bend and do this right, but you're a little busy. But you weren't busy 4 months ago when you were fucking trolling the shit out of my channel and just fucking pissing me off. You weren't too busy. Now you're busy. Okay, no problem. I get it. All right. Let's get back to this fucking let's see what's on, because I want to get ready to get off of this. I just want to see if there's anything. Number 3. Now number 3 is $10, meaning there's only been one bid. It's got 8 hours left. It's Box's House of Furniture. It's in Bradenton. Bradenton. Yeah, this ain't even worth it. I don't think there's anything in this fucking thing. Let's see what's in this fucking thing. Yeah, they got some pretty shitty one fucking coming out of this zip code. See some of the nicer area codes, zip codes. I mean, fucking look at what the fuck's in there. I don't see nothing in there. Where's the fucking boxes? That's it. Yeah, that ain't nothing to fucking brown cow. I hate brown. I don't like anything brown because that's the prison uniform I wore was brown. I don't do brown. Where in federal prison, I can't buy what do with brown. Brown, no. Brown is a no-no for me. What's this? Some kind of fucking handmade box? What's in it? Probably looks like for marijuana. Like he smokes his pot and shit there. Just don't show me shit. This one is public storage, Bradenton, size 10. It's a 10 by 15. What the fuck? Were they living in it? Looks like they were probably sleeping in it. Probably there was people that got evicted and were actually living in it. And this is sickening, man. They got it neat, so they were living in it. No doubt in my mind they were living in it. You see, they got the thing on the back. They were living in this. 110% they were living in the story. They got the rug. They got everything too laid out right. There's their bed. There's the couch. The TV probably was over here somewhere. They got high in here. They watched TV. And they lived in here. They fucking lived in here. If it's an inside unit, they got AC, and it looks like it's probably inside the building. So these fuckers were living in it until they got caught. And that's what happens. Sometimes they don't get caught. Sometimes you can do it right. Do you guys ever hear the story about the people that were living in Walmart? Some Walmart. They climbed up to the rafter of the ceiling in the Walmart. Somehow they got up. They figured out the stairwell that took them up to the ceiling, and then they climbed some metal stairs, and there was a trap door, or like an attic door, attic thing. They push it open, and above that, the entire length and width of the Walmart was this upstairs. They turned it into their apartment. Every night when the Walmart closed, they would go down and shop. They even fucking lured up refrigerators, stoves, had electricity. They cooked with electric shit. They had it set up. They never came out. At nighttime, they would go out. They couldn't go out of the door because alarms were set. Or maybe they could go out the back door and prop it up if they wanted to get out. They did this for, I don't know how many years it went on. And they were fucking taking whatever they needed to live, food, and everything that was up there belonged to Walmart. The only thing that they didn't recover is the food. I don't know if they got arrested, but I heard they lived there for more than 2 years, pulled it off. No one went up there. No one ever went up there. It was a big empty attic that they turned into a fucking pretty badass apartment. They wore new clothes every fucking day, new underwear, new socks. They had the shitter downstairs, so they just gotta come down and go. And there's nobody in there, no security. I think that was beautiful. I read about it, and I'm pretty sure they got arrested. I don't know if they got time, but that was pretty fucking funny. I give them credit. They were homeless, got tired of fucking living on the street, and they fucking, I don't know if they were high and they got creative and discovered it by fucking going up there. They didn't know it was there, and they said, "Here's where we're living." With the store open way up there, nobody ever heard them walking. And they turned it. I don't know how they got the refrigerators up there. They had it. They set up a kitchen, a bedroom, a fucking everything was decked out. I want to try to find that story. And I'm like, wow, blew me away. So this is definitely a lived-in one. It's $10, done in 8 hours. Could get it probably for $20. What am I gonna do with this? I mean, there's nothing here. I don't want none of this stuff in my house, and there's really nothing to sell. I mean, I could go probably sell this to a homeless person for $5. I'll wind up giving it to them because they're gonna have $5. That couch is brown, so I don't want a part of it. So that throws that off. So it's if you get it for $20, if you need the stuff, it's worth it for someone that needs it. So far, we'll do one more, and then we gotta get the votes in, and I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up. I gotta go to my family's. All right, let's see one more. Let's go to one more. It's not looking good to get anything tomorrow. Nothing's caught my eye. This is what happens. It's a grind. Now this one happens to catch my eye. It's $150. It's 8 hours and 55 minutes away. It is in Lakeland, which is 34 miles from. I live off I-4. Lakeland's off I-4, so 34 exits from my house. It says it's got totes, new merchandise, earrings, and lanyards. So this obviously was a store, some type of novelty store, or a company that made stuff for stores. So let's see. This one I would be interested in. I would. But it'd have to be really some really good stuff in here. But I don't know. Maybe not. But I got a slight intrigue for this. It's neat. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 7, 8. There's 11 totes. That's it. 11 totes. No, wait a second. Oh, see, now they're getting. What is that? Pajamas? What is that? Does that looks like brand new pajamas, or what the fuck is that? So obviously it was a retail store that went out of business. All right, this is some kind of shit, craft shit. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely something that they put together for a store. Now, someone that's into this shit, some old lady that does this shit for flea market business, this is going to be gone. It's probably going to go a lot higher than this. 8 hours. The real people that want this are going to come out 5 minutes before, and they're going to hammer it if they want it bad enough. But it's probably going to be someone that's in this business, and they probably need this stuff. I don't know. I changed my mind. I thought it was going to be like collectibles, like figures and stuff. But this is like Christmas stuff and shit. So this might be a seasonal thing. Maybe someone did this on their home and they got tired of doing it, and they're just getting rid of what they have. So, yeah, if I was into this, if I had talent to do this, this would be a yes. But now, it's not what I thought it was. So no. So I'm one more real quick. I get into this. I could do this all night. I could scroll and put 100 zip codes in there till I find what I want, and I'll find something. All right. Let me see this shit. Washer, dryer, college clothes, shoe, personal item, mattress, shit, same shit, house shit. What's this one? Boxes, furniture, appliances, $20. Shit. Bed frames, lager, beer, basket decorations, all holidays. Says Christmas shit. One thing I tell you, I had a lot of after doing this and buying a lot of fucking box fans. And I had one time in my storage at the back of my house, 25 Christmas trees. I gave them out to everybody. I gave them away. That's how many. I'm telling you, when you buy these units. Now this one here, this one's good. Oh, private seller though. Unit has tools, NASCAR, new shoes, catering, decor, adult diapers. Oh my God, adult diapers, rock and hanging. Okay, and this one, no, I got outbid on this one. I bid on this one, and this is the one. And I said yesterday when I bid, I was like 210. I knew this, and it's still not done. Still got a date. This is going to go for well over $800, and I don't want a part of that. But this one here, it's got a date. See, now we're getting a date, so it's too early to tell. But this one's nice. So there's really nothing unless I sit here all night and play with this area codes and find something that's going to be for tomorrow. But I will be having at least 2 units before next Thursday. So I could do this every day. I could just do it myself and just win it. And then when I'm getting ready to win it, then I could air it, and then we'll go to the process. The fun part is when we live stream it, ripping it apart. All right, so I gave you a little taste of that. Let's get back to the end here, and let's wrap this up. And I'm excited. So we got the paper. You go, you vote. Who Slurped It? Who Slurped It week 1 voting? Pick who you think the slurp. Pick who you think has slurped and who likely to do it tonight for a DoorDash coupon, which will be available to the lucky winner tonight if we get the right. All anonymous voting. And so, see, the judges, I got to get all the sins out to the judge. So, and he wants to announce it today, but I don't think he's going to be able. If there's a lot of votes, it's not going to be we're going to pull this tonight. We'll have to probably announce it tomorrow. Question part A: what podcast host has definitely slurped? KC Armstrong, Bob Levy, Shuli Egar. Choices this week. To turn on, allow multiple selections. Question 2, part B. The 4 chat room guys: Jake Hudson, Schmule Buckman, Peacunt, RevFUGG Lee, American Cupcake. The vote. You got 2 minutes to get them in, so I hope you guys did it. If you wasted and didn't do it, then I'm gonna be disappointed. Now, wait a second. The one question is, when you, I got to ask, actually, when you push the link and vote it, what did it tell you to do? Because you know what? I think Bob left the key fucking thing out. Let me ask him something. Hang on. Hey, dummy. Hey, dummy. Hey, dummy. Quick question. Okay. Let's see what his answer is. You know what? I don't remember him saying it. After they vote, and we're about to wrap it up after they vote, okay, where do they send the vote? Where do they put their vote? So I can, this fucking guy, where do they vote? You know what? That's one thing I didn't realize that he never said nothing. Where do they vote? And how do I get it? And then, where do they vote? Questions after they vote. Where do they send it? How do they send it to us? Okay, that's what I got to ask. After they vote, where do they and how do they send their vote for you to tally up, dumb fuck. Let's see. He knows I'm pissed. Let's see what he says. You're right to call me out. I deserve that one. This is Uncle Dumb fucking Bob. For now, explain the finish line. Oh, there's a finish line. Okay. If you created the Google, I did all that. I think they already voted. We already passed all that. We already read the spiel, everything. Okay. Open your form. Click response tab at the top. Bam. You'll see all the results. Oh, really? So I got to do this. So open the form. Click response. Tab at the top. Bam. You'll see all the results in real time. Click the Google Sheet icon to see detailed answers. You can tell you to vote for part A and B at the wall. No, you're going to tell you. You said you were going to do it. This is your fucking job, not mine. All right, so folks, bear with me because here's what I have to do. And I told him he's got to treat me like I said. So first step is go to the form. Okay, I'm clicking on the form. All right, I'm in the form. All right, I see the form. I click on it. All right. Now what do you tell? Oh, we got 3 people voted. Well, okay. Boy, I tell you what, man. You guys just don't fucking like me, man. You guys don't give me no fucking benefit of the doubt. But all right, it is what it is. It's just a waste. I just don't know why I waste. I don't know why I try for no more, man. All right, so let's see. According to this, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm fucked up because I didn't. But what I saw, it says 3 responses. That's what it says. And all it did was give me the form back. All right, so Bob. All right, Bob. All right, let me Uncle Bob. What I'm seeing, I did what you said the first part. I clicked on it, and at the top it says the response. It says 3 people response, which is really pretty shitty. So I'm assuming that because it's me, they just are fucking with me. And there was enough people to vote, so I don't know. But that's all. I can't see what the response was. I just when I clicked on it. So, whatever. Tell me what I gotta do next. I appreciate you guys really having fun. What else is new? You got 3 votes. That means the form is working. Oh, yeah, Bob. There was a lot more than 3 people here. Yeah, it worked all right. Okay, what to do next? Step. Open your Google form. Click response tab at the top. A summary chart or individual answers. I didn't see that. All right. All right, so I'll just announce this tomorrow because there's a lot of stuff I got to do that he failed to tell me. But 3 votes, I'm not too excited. So we'll see tomorrow who won. I appreciate it. We had plenty enough people. 3 people. We had 30 up to 50 people here. So you know what? There's no more. I come to a conclusion. You guys just fucking pure fucking hate my guts. And so fuck it, man. I'm done trying, man. You guys just are fucking. You guys are just legitimately fucking miserable dicks. I got some super chats, super tips I'm going to read. I'm going to read my super chats. Have a good fucking night after. Appreciate the support. Let me read this. This is sad. This is fucking sad how you guys can fucking just be dicks like this, man. And wonder why I get the way I get, man. And I fucking really care more than you fucking know. But that's all right. Piece of shits are piece of shits. So this will not go on no more. So I don't need this fucking aggravation. I can't even, I'm in the wrong place anyhow. I got to read this super chat. Super tip. You guys are fucking douchebags, man. I really mean it. You guys are fucking assholes, man. Real assholes. Yeah. Why is it not fucking working? What the fuck is going on here? Everything gets fucked with. All right, scene 1. What the fuck happened? There we go. No wonder. What the fuck's going on here? Click on that. That's got to be locked for number 1. This has got to go here. All right. I don't know why the fuck that all came unlocked. Let me see.
Motherfucker, motherfucker. It'd be a nicker like me coming through. Time to get rich quick with some storage units. You would not believe how much cash I'll be having from it, nicker.
Joey, you fat Italian moron. You know I am so much smarter than you, fatty.
Fuck you, Lou.
That's why me and Cupcake host a show about you.
You're smart.
I used to love you. Now not so much.
Good.
You would need to pay me fairly.
Okay, good. Lou, I hate to break the bad news, is which we know it ain't Lou. But whoever is acting as Lou, I don't know how much more fair, but the answer to that is have a nice life, buddy. I got to replay that because I don't think it showed. That's fucking funny. I got to pay him. Pay him what? Pay him what? How much more should I pay him?
Motherfucker. It'd be a nicker like me coming through.
You fucking piece of shit. You know, and a couple people, did Lou pop in here? Is he back here fucking with me? Because everything was working smooth, and now it's not. Let's try this one more fucking time here. Wow. You guys really are fucking evil.
Motherfucker. It'd be a nicker like me coming through. Time to get rich quick with some storage units. You would not believe how much cash I'll be having from it, nicker.
Joey, you fat Italian moron. You know I am so much smarter than you, fatty. That's why me and Cupcake host a show about you. I used to love you. Now not so much. You would need to pay me fairly.
That's funny. I paid you with a fucking steak, you fat bastard. All right. I think we get some more. The poll was broken, Joey. Okay, in fairness. What do you mean it was broken? All you guys had to say, I'm going to report it in. I'll give you guys all a chance to vote. We got plenty of people here. So if that's the case, let me read the super. Let's get to the super. Let me read these. Why the fuck is this doing this though, man? I don't understand why my fucking. Oh my god, man. Why is it fucking taking my camera off and putting this on? Oh, this is fucking pissing me off. Evie Mux can be fucking so finicky. This is fucking super tips. My camera's on and it's not. Oh, here I am down here. Okay. I got to change this. No wonder. I forgot what we were posting. Who the fuck is this? Why is this here? Remove from the scene. All right. Now we can do the super tips. All right. So let's see what we missed. And then I'll put the link in and give everybody 10 minutes to vote. And let me know right away. I'll monitor it. All right. So we read that one. All right. Joey, can you sing? Cripple Con. I got to do that for NJ Ranger. We will do that. Brett Muckhouse. Okay, here we go. Brett Muckhouse, thank you for the $2 Australian. Rauchi is like the son I never had. Good luck with that one, buddy. I wish you nothing but love with that one. Shuli, repossessed soccer coach, whistled. Hello, sir. Thank you for. Can we get a new word, a new N word drop, please? You mean you want me to create one, or you just want me to say "What up, my nigga"? I'll make a new one. I'll have to make a new drop, but I can't do it right now. But I'll say "What up, my nigga." That's right. I hope that'll satisfy you for tonight, Mike. But I'll make sure I get one done right first thing tomorrow when I get after I get done with my family. Done. Consider it done. All right. And this is from Dubby. It's Duba, yeah, man. The Piss Works. All right. I'm not understanding that, but thank you for $2. And our friend, Brent Monkhouse. The poll was broken, Joey. Thank you for being honest. So we will go back to the poll. My poll was not broken. Your poll must be broken. You're talking about polls, and well, that's pretty funny. The poll was broken. I like you get it. That was a funny he made. All right, let's re-enter it. Let me go back here and get the fucking. It's published. There's the link coming back. Copy. I'm going back to paste it. And I'm gonna click on it myself. So here we go. All fairness. He says it claims it was broken. See if it's broken now. I'm clicking on it. It's taking me right there. So it's working. So let's go. I'll give you guys the 3:30 to get the votes in, and then obviously we'll announce it tomorrow. So I've got to get to bed. My grandkids are way more important than me staying on here. All right. So maybe now is the time while you're voting. Who's the most critical guy in the chat room about me? I would say it would be Eagle Pineapple. I would really like to know his honest opinion of this concept of this quiz. And I mean, I'm not asking you to like me. I'm asking you your honest opinion. If you don't pin it, it will be okay. So I have to unpin the super tips, which say, all right, thank you for telling me that. I'm going to trust you on that one. So I'm going to pin it, replace pin message. Okay, it's pinned. There you go. You guys got the 3:30 to vote. But I would like to start getting your guys' opinion, please, on if you thought this was pretty cool. If not, just give me your honest opinions. Let's get involved here. And let's see. Have a great day with family. Thank you very much. I will. It's, they're 2-1 and my wife's looking forward to it. Joey, the poll does not work. Okay. I put it in I put it in the chat, just like the link is, which is there. I pinned it now. And as soon as you click on it, it goes to the questionnaire. Now, here it is. I'm clicking on it. It takes you right to the vote. So, and to show you should be able to click on who you think. If not, all I can say is vote in the chat room. I'll copy and paste. I'll put it with Uncle Bob and he can tally it up. And that's the fast version. But it's clicking to it. So let me tell him what you're saying. You're saying that when you click on it, it doesn't take you to the page, because I'm clicking on a link I just put in and it's going to the page. So be clear here on here, because it's way too late. I did it exactly the way he told me. He said they'll be able to open a vote. So again, if Bob is wrong, then I've not only became friends with a fucking robot AI, I came back. I must be with a troll AI who's trolling me too. So if I get trolled by this guy, I'm definitely hanging myself and leaving the game. So please, were you all able to open the link? Uncle Bob. Oh, hang on. Uncle Bob. The reason only 3 people, we had up to 50 people here. There's 30-something people in here that can vote. I reposted the link. I pinned it. They're saying it's broken, that they can't vote. I did it the way you told me. So the only thing I can do on a fast thing is they can put their vote in the chat room. I'll copy and paste it to you. Is that sufficient? Since you fucked me again? And Bob, if I get what I think I'm going to get tomorrow, you're on the unemployment line, pal. I will fire you. Okay? Plain and simple. Waiting for his response. Here we go. I'm firing off to Uncle Bob. I'm pissed. He fucked me. Fair enough, Joey. I'll eat that. If the forum link bugs or blocks by YouTube or trolls to advertise it, that's on me. I'll take the hit. I'll take the L. But here's the thing: you handle it like a pro. Pivot it live. Let them vote and chat. Stay cool under pressure. Well, I blew up a little bit. Keep the content flowing. That's what separates the amateurs from the capos. Thank you. Here's the fix right now. Yes, copy and paste their chat vote to me. All right, he's saying if you can't open it, start putting him in chat. On my copy paste and give it to him, and he'll come up with it. He's super fast, so that's all I could do. So if you haven't been able to, matter of fact, everybody who voted, you might as well just put your fucking pick down on copy and paste it. Let's do it now in order so I can just go real quick because I'm really exhausted. I really want to get to bed because it's an important day tomorrow. Joey, there's someone from the police who wants to speak to you about the forum. Really? Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right. This is all in fun and games. There's nothing accusing anybody of anything. There's nothing about saying any inappropriate words. So, Sonny, I've been wanting to tell you to fuck off for a couple of days now. Fuck off, okay? All right, thank you. Uncle Bob sounds like he doesn't have any solution. He just gave the solution. Just put it in the chat room. That's what he gave me. That's the best answer. KC and Schmule are my answer. Okay, I'm going to copy up that. All right, so we'll do that. All right, hang on. Pineapple. Thank you, Pineapple. I know me and you don't get along, but I mean, I know that you can you can be civil, I guess. So you're showing that now. All right, Uncle Bob, I'm giving up. Let me put this. All right, Uncle Bob. Okay, Uncle Bob. Eco Pineapple. He picked, and listen to me carefully. Eco Pineapple has picked. Uncle Bob. Eco Pineapple. Let me get back. Let me start here. Okay, fuck it. Hang on, Bob. Hang on. Joey, the poll was okay. We got that. So let's start. I believe Uncle Bob sounds okay. Okay, Uncle Pineapple. Pineapple says Pineapple. Where's the one where he said he picked? Where's Pineapples now? I can't find it. Oh, okay, no. Pineapple. I just had it. Hang on, Bob. We're getting them in, but now I lost where the fucking Pineapple said what he. All right, hang on. My job is to pretend to be an AI democrat. That's good. I like that's funny. Hang on, Bob. Bob. Slow down a minute. Relax. Don't be getting fucking crazy. All right, so I'm trying to find the spot where Eagles. I saw his vote first. Now it's not here. He goes, let me go back. I'm not a fan. Eagle did say I'm not a fan of the poll, but I'm glad we're trying new things. Well, thank you. When I came up with this my whole idea, I just knew that it was because you got to be careful that the way you present it. He said, well, we got to be careful. This could be fun, but I am trying, man. I really am. But thank you for that. Appreciate that. All right. I wish the form worked. All right. Well, the form is working, Sonny. So quit trolling. And if that's how you want to do it, then I don't get it. I'm not even going to go there anymore. I'm just not even going to go. All right. Eco Pineapple. Okay, we found it. Now, hang on. Let me fucking get this Uncle Bob off my fucking ass. Hang on. All right, Uncle Bob. Here we go. I hope you're hearing everything. I'm going to read them now. What we got. Eco Pineapple. He picked KC Armstrong. Schmule Buckman are his answers. Okay. Skull. Uncle Bob is Joey's biggest troll. He said, you're my troll. That you're really not my producer. Okay, so that don't count. Okay, so we got that one. Okay, so okay. NJ Ranger 201 picked Bob Lee, RevFUGG Lee, and Carmack. I don't think Carmack was on there. So he picked Bob Lee and RevFUGG Lee. Okay. Sunny Light, I don't give a fuck about cops or anything. Nothing serious. I don't give a fuck. Be honest with you. All right, so that was NJ Ranger 201, Bob Lee, RevFUGG Lee. Brett Monkhouse, he's the one that told me the format is not correct, Joey. So some people are not getting it. Uncle Bob, I did what you said. The Catalano Network, mine are Shuli Egar and RevFUGG Lee. Thank you. That's for the Catalano Network. Me and you are buddies, really. Okay, Pineapple, you say so. Me and Joey will go halves on any auction to get. Hey, you guys, listen, there's a way of doing that You don't have to give me information. I told you. If you're interested, I'd be glad to do that. If you want to be part of that, it's fun. I just told you, Catalano Network, Shuli Egar and RevFUGG Lee. Cadillac wants to Bob Lee, RevFUGG and Carmex. They gave me a bunch. All right, so they're playing funny games. KC Armstrong, KC and Schmule are my answer for Catalano Network. There was 2 categories, three hosts, and then, I mean, it was simply laid out. Come on, I mean, you want to sit here and fucking fist fuck me with some more? Carl wasn't there. Sorry, I went this week. Ecopino said, I said Casey and Schmule. Okay, so here. All right, the Catalano, okay. All right. So, Uncle Bob, we got nothing but a bunch of fucking dickheads. All right, so that's it. All right, well, anyhow, let's go. Okay, you guys want to play this route? That's fine. You're not gonna rattle me. I got too much to do tomorrow. I got a happy day with my grandkids. So, all right, let's check super tips. Thank you. Sorry, you guys are douchebags. Really am. I'm really sorry. Have a wonderful evening, and pretty much. I hope everybody had a good 4th of July. And ending. Ooh, that was a gun. Someone just fired a gun outside. All right. So I like to say to all of you, with the exception of the people that know that, just don't count to the people. You guys go fuck off. Have a nice day, all right? Fucking piece of shits. You guys are true fucking piece of shits, man. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Ranger, here's your clown clips, all right? After the intro, NJ Ranger will get one of the clips. I don't know which one it is. No, I'm not gonna play that one.
The most ignorant clown around is the one who nearly drowned. He took one leap of faith, then God said, hold on, wait.
This is a good one.
You truly are spineless, hateful chump. I'm taking away your ability to walk and hump. Being a meth head Nazi was a bad pick. Did you choose that because of your micro dick? Crippled brains, crippled crotch, crippled dumb little twits. Catalano's crippled clown clips. Crippled sense of humor, idiots with no wit. Catalano's crippled clown clips. Look at all these losers.